Hey, this is Justin Walker here with Victoria Woodley from Dr. Wu's Information System class, IS 3310 here at Troy University. And today we're going to be talking about pivot tables and how useful they are and all the different things you can do with that.
And we're also going to break down how you can get different subtotals depending on your data.
Alright, here's our original data set. It's, you see the headings here, products, the month they were made in or sold in, the store, and the price. You see we got some adhesive products all the way down here to safety products, and there's tape down at the end. But when you're working with such a large group of data like this, pivot tables are the best way to go about organizing them and viewing it in different ways. So here I'm just going to click first cell there. I'm going to click Control A. That's going to highlight all of my data. You can see it's all the way down here to 1,333. So it's a pretty large data set. And I'm going to go to Insert and Pivot Table. It's going to get a little dialog box here. That's the range we selected. It's going to ask if you want to put it in a new worksheet or just the existing worksheet. We're just going to start it opening a new worksheet. Alright, so here you come up, it's got a blank thing there, and you got your product headings over here. So we want to take the product, we're going to take this and drag it down to the column here. You'll see it's going to put all the products across the top. And then we're going to take the month that they were sold in and put that into the rows, and we're going to put the price into this sigma values. It's going to like calculate different things. It's going to say how many sold, and we'll take the store and put that in filter here. And you see that puts up here, and you can filter them out. I got uptown and downtown, and see I can click that. That's only going to show me what was sold downtown. But I'm going to go back. I'm going to select all. I'll see both of them. You can go down here and click this and value field settings. And it's going to come up this dialog box about how you want to look at your data. Excel will calculate up the sum of all these things. You can do the count, average, max, min, product, most endless things you can do. We're going to stick with the sum here. We're going to go to number format. We're talking about the number of products sold, so we don't want to. We want to keep it at general. But if it was money, you can change it to accounting or currency or whatever you wanted. We're just going to keep it at general for now. Also, you can come over here, and it's another way of showing your data is percentage of grand total, column total, row. Just for example, percentage of grand total. So this is all your percentages and of your grand total down here. We're just going to change that back to just no calculation. So here we are. Just scroll down and see, and you can create. Say if we take this product and put it in the filter, and just say I want to look at adhesive, say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's all I want to look at here. So that's all it's showing me here is the number of those adhesives 1 through 5 sold during these months. So you can actually take this and go to pivot chart here, and just want to insert just a regular column chart here. Just going to put that here, and it's just a different way of looking at your data. I mean, that's what pivot tables are good for. And then here you can still sort things based on the months. You know, I can take out and just look at a couple months out of the year or the entire year. You got the sum of the price here. You can still filter all the way up to this point. So see I can add something there. Adds it into my data. still looking at both stores right now. I can take one of those out. And now I'm just looking at some uptown stores. So obviously the sum is going to go down because you're only looking at half the stores. But now we're going to talk about how you can group it and divide it up into the subtotals.
Okay, we're gonna group our different data, and I'm just gonna go back to my original data and create a new sheet. From there, I'm gonna go insert, pivot table, and we did a new worksheet, but what's cool is you can do an existing worksheet, and I'm gonna go over to my sheet 5, and I'll click in a cell and press OK, and it brings up a whole new pivot table. From there, we're going to put our month in our rows, our product in our columns, and our price in our values. And in fact, let's put our product in our filters and our store in our columns. There we go. That way it's a little bit smaller. From there, let's say I want to see how much products were sold for each quarter. So I'm gonna hold down Control, and I'm gonna select January, February, and March. Oh, not April. During February and March. From there, I'm going to right click. I'm going to press group. You could also go into analyze or data. You can go into data, and your group and ungroup will be right there. From there, I also want to click April, May, and June, and I'll group those. And I'm going to do the same for all of them until I reach each quarter. And then my last quarter. Alright. From there, I have my group 4, group 3, and group 2. You can rename each group if you want. You can also see the subtotals for each group. You can go into analyze, design, and you can go into subtotals. You can show the subtotals for the top of the group, or you can look at the subtotals for each group, or you can look at your grand totals for, let's say I want to look at the grand totals for my rows. They'll give me the grand total for each group, which is good when you're trying to look at all of your data and try to see which store is making the most. From there, we'll go back to our data, and let's say I just want to look at the totals. I'll re-select all my data. Let's say I just want to look at the totals here without creating a pivot table. I'm going to go to data, and I'm going to go to subtotal. Okay, from there, I want to look at the subtotal for each product. I'll look at the sum, but you could do the count, average, max, or min, or the product. And from there, I want to do the total of the price, obviously. And from there, I'll just press OK. And that's going to give me these 3 tabs to the right. And it'll give me my grand total for all of it. Then from there, it'll give me it'll give me all the products, or a breakdown of each product in alphabetical order, and then grand total at the bottom. From there, you can also select all of your data again, which I'm just Control All, and you can do another subtotal on top of that one. So let's say I want to look at for each store. I'm going to do the sum, and I'm going to do the price again. But instead of saying replace current subtotals, I'm going to uncheck that, and I'll press OK. And it's going to calculate. And that way, if I make each of these bigger, I not only have the subtotal for each product, but I have my subtotal for each area as well. And then I still have my tabs up here, so that adds a fourth tab. We're on our fourth tab right there, and it shows us everything. But if we go back down to 3, we can just see our subtotals for our product and each area. But it breaks it, it just consolidates it. And then we'll see it again for each just product. And then our grand total as well. Alrighty, thank you for watching, and we hope you learned something.